Here we are in the temple foyer, and this is the structure set up for flower sales during the dance recital. So we're going to review each of these elements so that you are able to set up successfully and know where each item is located so that you can pull it and then also return it. So we're going to start with the big item first, and that's this table here in the middle. This table is otherwise known as the Welcome Center table, and that is because it's dedicated to the Welcome Center. You can see that sign above. Now this Welcome Center table usually sits in this area right here, just to the what looks like to us the right of the Welcome Center. Sometimes it has all the things on top of it, like the information and the brochures. Typically, if those are on the table, we'll strike those and put them back in this little cubby back here, kind of like on the floor. You can't see it. And then that way the table is clean. The table already has the tablecloth with it. So the next step is the gray cart. This gray cart here is in the south stairwell, which is the stairwell dedicated for the Temple Cafe. And you'll just be able to pull that, use it for the event, and then return the cart. The two stacks of buckets are in the garage. And we also call that the Creative Kitchen. There is a rack on the right-hand side, and the very top shelf is where we store these black buckets. And the other thing that is in the garage of the Creative Kitchen is what we call the gurney. It's a heavy-duty metal cart that can handle a lot of weight, and we usually use it to put the buckets of roses in their prepared state because it can handle the water that's in the buckets. And this table can be rolled around to the janitor's closet. There's the same place where the buckets are located, so going back to these buckets right here, those black ones on the top shelf in the Creative Kitchen. On that same top shelf, we keep this utility carpet right here, and we lay this down on the floor because as people are purchasing roses, they pull the roses out of the bucket, and then some water drips from the stem of the roses onto the floor. So this captures that water to prevent making a slippery floor. Now the last two items, this is the gray supply bucket. That piece of tape used to say flower supplies. It's since faded. But this gray bucket has all the cellophane wrappings, the scissors, the ribbons, and everything needed to prepare the flowers for sale. And this bucket is also on the top shelf of the Creative Kitchen, right next to the black bucket. So again, the Creative Kitchen has the black buckets, the flower prep box, and then this rug. Last item is the square trash can. This square trash can is dedicated to the south stairwell, Temple Cafe. So it's located in the same area that you'll find this gray cart here. So now you know what the setup looks like, and you also know where to get and return all the items that you need for flower sales.